If you want to unlock your psychic abilities, pay close attention.
In this video, we're going to show you how sneaky ninjas in your brain are blocking your psychic abilities and reveal the secret weapon to defeating them.
The ninjas we're talking about are those sneaky doubts, fears, and insecurities that hold you back from trusting your intuition and keep you second guessing your instincts.
Imagine a bridge in your mind filled with hundreds of thousands of these sneaky little ninjas, protecting you from the pain of judgment, abandonment, and rejection.
Now, they're not bad. They're just doing their job. But right now, that bridge is super crowded with lots of traffic, slowing down your intuition and causing accidents everywhere.
What if there were a way to transform those ninjas of doubt, fear, and insecurity into guardians of clarity, confidence, and purpose?
Because now there is. It's our secret weapon, the NBA method, that uses what we call neural bridge alignment to do just that.
Neural bridge alignment clears the traffic on the bridge and magically transforms those sneaky brain ninjas into powerful messengers, quickly turning intuition into action so that fear, doubt, and insecurity can be a thing of the past.
So you can turn that old, crowded, rickety bridge of doubt and confusion in your brain into a new superhighway of confidence and purpose as the skies part and the sun shines again.
Amazing, right? Now you have everything you need to accomplish the true mission of your life: to stand out, stand strong, and do good with your new superpowers.
Now let's talk about it. Sometimes psychic gifts are nurtured from a young age in a supportive environment and never get shut down. But often people are blown open into psychic perception from traumatic experiences as that survival brain kicks into hyperdrive to sense any possible threat, real or imagined, before it happens.
Either way, finding your sweet spot is possible by calming the survival mind without eliminating the safety mechanisms, like the ninjas who were protecting you from the pain of people judging you. It seems like they were blocking you at first until you discover a better way.
One thing to realize in our story is that both you and the ninjas have your own superpowers. Your psychic senses can come from your primal mind or your evolved mind, and often a combination of the two. But it happens so fast that we have a really hard time separating the impulses.
These two parts of your mind can either battle or work together. The key is establishing trust in your entire body as a psychic instrument, because it literally is.
The goal is to integrate psychic reality into your normal life instead of having psychic overwhelm hijack your life at the most awkward moments.
Awkward. Now you can give your crystal balls to Charity.
Or not, I kind of want to keep mine.
And you don't need to explain your intuition at this point. It just is, and it just works.
Many other techniques focus on something outside of you to do the rescuing, and this leaves those ninjas continuing to block your gifts because they haven't gotten on the same page yet.
They haven't got the memo, they haven't gotten updated, they haven't got the good training. So a lot of methods seem to be empowering on the surface, but they're often built on a hope, a wish, and a dream instead of what's actually happening in your mind and in your life, with actionable steps to get what you need and to partner with that greater power inside instead of waiting for it outside. Because baby, it's cold outside.
It's cold outside. It's about bringing the power back where it belongs, inside of you, and stop waiting for approval and second guessing yourself.
Please, please. And you can save a ton of money on your crystal insurance in 15 minutes or less.
Let's talk about some techniques that might lead you down a deeper rabbit hole instead of completing your mission to be the one.
Be the one. First, there is chakra balancing, energy healing, or crystal healing. All are awesome, but if you're not doing the deeper work to stabilize the experience, you end up in a constant cycle of buying more crystals in an effort to OCD your chakra balancing with even bigger energy healing methods on a quest for the best method, crystal, or technique to just feel better temporarily. It's a shiny object syndrome.
So you can stop jamming that quartz into your third eye and start connecting to your inner ninjas, in other words.
Next, there is the secret, the law of attraction, vision boards, affirmations, mantras, and manifestation.
The pitfall with these is that if you're not doing the work of resolving the faulty programs like unworthiness, you can be trapped in a cycle of codependence with the universe. And for some, a break with the actual reality happening. If you believe hard enough that you already have it, which means you can't do anything to get it, otherwise you don't really believe you already have it, ... then somehow it will come to you. You see the crazy catch-22 it's doing in your mind?
That's a whole lot of crazy rabbit holes. Next, let's talk about miracles, magic, rituals, channeling, angels, aliens, astrology, tarot cards, oracle cards. Woo-wee! Again, all have good intentions. But if you aren't doing that shadow work, you might be avoiding it in search of a magic pill.
You know the truth is out there somewhere, so you're constantly searching for ways to connect to the answer. If you can just figure out what all these signs from the universe actually mean, then you'll get it and your whole world will open up to reveal the holy grail of wisdom, and only then will your life ever make sense.
Instead, you might end up down some crazy sign-spotting journey where everything becomes a sign that drives you mad without ever digging within to discover your true passion and live your passion-filled purpose.
Now, it's easy to rely too heavily on external answers and get distracted from building trust and faith in your own internal compass. And we are all about training your mind to connect to the well of truth that is already inside of you, so that using any of these rituals, tools, or constructs becomes much more powerful and effective.
The point is that all of these typical methods are fun and useful. But without stability, all of these can become a crutch and a dopamine fix instead of a method that helps you get to your power.
That brings us to our signature NBA method that uses neural bridge alignment, basically building a better bridge in your brain with happy ninjas.
Ching! The NBA method is the result of our life's work and passion of helping people through some of the deepest traumas and emotional upsets of life since 2008, and we integrate it into everything that we do. In a nutshell, brain science meets mysticism. The NBA method works with the way that your brain is already wired to get your primal brain and your evolved brain and the conscious and subconscious minds on the same page so that your brain can work as a whole unit, realizing you are the one and those ninjas are your besties.
So why is this important for your psychic mediumship development and consistent psychic growth? In short, it builds a stronger bridge between your freak out mind and your chill out mind, like updating that old rickety bridge filled with ninjas to a new superhighway, so you have less traffic and a more efficient trip from better thought to better action.
For the empath, this can help clarify what is yours and what is not so that you can stop that cycle of wasting emotional and energetic resources.
You know you do that. How does that benefit your psychic mediumship abilities? Just understanding that there is a physiological response that you can train is going to start the process.
You might be starting to feel like, okay, there's hope, but your ninjas need a new direction before they can change. Otherwise, they keep blocking your psychic bridge, thinking that they're helping you. And in the next few minutes, we're going to give you all the juicy deets.
So let's get into your brain on NBA. This is where brain science meets the magic of mysticism. Neuroscience has discovered that to upgrade the ninjas in your mind, we need a combination of contemplation, meditation, study, deeper emotional or shadow work, and community practice with others. Those ninjas just need to be trained better.
With better ninjas. See, you still need these messages from the primal parts of the mind where your gut-based psychic superpowers are. But sometimes all the good information gets all mixed up with old reactions and traumas, and before you know it, you've got some really super confused, sneaky warrior ninjas, ninja warriors, on your bridge, keeping you from trusting your gut instinct and intuition, and you're back to fighting the doubt, fears, and insecurities again.
It's very primal, right? But humans are more evolved. Isn't that so?
Right? We are so evolved that we tend to overthink things based on previous experiences with trauma, pain, and suffering.
Instead of that animal in the wild who just shakes it off and resets.
Oh yeah. Over time, we've gotten really bad at just shaking it off and resetting to a cool, neutral state. A normal baseline.
In other words, our new normal isn't so normal anymore.
As evolved humans, we tend to keep ourselves in a low-grade state of fight or flight called stress, anxiety, etc. that literally clouds the mind with neural overload.
And boom, you are circling the drain in a spinning web of doubt and confusion.
Doubt and confusion, yeah. Same thing with stress and anxiety, by the way. Neuroscience research on people who actively combine more chill-out methods show better, healthier ninjas literally living inside of their brain. Literally, ninjas in the brain. Yay for happy ninjas! They've learned how to exercise the parts of the brain that control compassion, social awareness, empathy, intuition, and psychic superpowers so that you can be the hero of your own life.
We get deeper into the brain parts and more science in our NBA Method Introduction course in Zen Ed Academy. All of our courses, from Advanced Mediumship to Tarot to all of our self-growth courses, are designed to keep your superpowered ninja team strong.
Boom! So neuroscientist Andrew Newberg said, spiritual practices, even when stripped of religious beliefs, enhance the neural functioning of the brain in ways that improve physical and emotional health. Intense, long-term contemplation of spiritual values appears to permanently change the structure of those parts of the brain that control our moods.
So cool. So studying mediumship, psychic abilities, and the mysteries of how we plug into other realities means you are constantly creating a brain that is more adaptable, fluid, and flexible, as well as more compassionate. And bonus, that added neuroplasticity in the brain you are creating slows down the aging process.
We literally keep you younger. In fact, brain scans show that the dendrites in your brain grow at an exponentially faster rate when you practice some of these methods for just 12 minutes a day. These strengthen that connection between your purpose and your ninjas, so they can stay best friends for life.
Which brings us to the shadow side. When we have rigid beliefs and ideology, that us versus them thing, it causes negative effects on the psychic parts of the brain. When we activate this us versus them mentality, our brain reacts by spilling toxic neurochemicals into the frontal lobe, the rational part of mind, literally blinding your third eye with negative emotion.
So what you're saying is judgmental booty holes literally have smaller brains and hordes of blind ninjas.
Somebody had to say it.
Quality education and keeping your mind actively engaged with like-minded people in a safe space while you practice and contemplate the mysteries of the universe and the possibilities of life is key to keeping the psychic brain healthy, and that is our gold standard with the NBA Method and with Zen Ed Academy.
So let's talk about Zen Ed Academy.
What is it?
It's kind of like our own personal Hogwarts.
So if you've gotten something valuable today and you want more, you might be interested in our metaphysical school and community called, you guessed it, Zen Ed Academy. This is where we have focused our life's work helping thousands of people worldwide just like you, where we help you calm the ninjas of your brain and become the superhero of your own life. Our continuing mission: to create a safe place to connect with like minds, to train Marvel superheroes and guardians of the galaxy, and to calm overactive ninja warriors.
If you are ready to make peace with your brain ninjas and become your own superhero, pay attention.
Zen Ed Academy is our monthly membership that includes quality education with over 21 and growing full-length PhD-backed courses in our Zen Ed course library, an amazingly supportive Zen Ed community on Facebook, along with weekly student practices to quickly build your skills and confidence so that you can feel like that superhero in no time.
If you're ready to transform those sneaky ninjas of doubt, fear, and insecurity into guardians of clarity, confidence, and purpose, click the link below and get started. Zen Ed Academy is built around our unique NBA method that aligns your body, mind, and spirit, unlocking clarity and confidence in your psychic gifts so you can live your purpose with confidence while enjoying the support of like-minded people.
Click the link below to start turning those sneaky ninjas into your best friends.
Yes. Studies show that group practice with peers is the secret to rapidly building confidence and clarity.
And we learn faster by training with people at different levels.
You build self-confidence in weeks instead of years.
Super fast, right? And we have plenty of practice, including tarot, psychic mediumship development, self-growth and healing, and shadow work.
We are dedicated to bringing you the best tools possible for your continued growth,
so that you can transform that old, worn-out brain bridge crowded with sneaky ninjas into your own superhighway of awesomeness with your self-confidence and life purpose on lock.
We'll see you inside.
We'll see you inside.